Hello, my name is LoG, and welcome to part 2 of my Chromatic exercise power-up. Let's get started. Okay, just to recap what we did in part 1, remember it looked like this. We ended on that third of A in this case. Remember the concept of constantly targeting chord tones, placing them on the downbeats, and then filling the space in between with chromatic material. So let's get started with this next part. We're leaving off from this 3. The last note of part 1 will be the first note of part 2. And it looks like this. We play our 3. In this case, I'm using my middle finger, but you can also use ring finger. So I'll start with my middle finger. Middle finger for the 3, pointer finger on the B string, back 1 fret, that will be the 5 of the chord, and we are simply walking down a literal chromatic scale from 5 to the 1, from this 5 to that 1 right there. But remember, we want to stay here in this position, so I'm not just going to do that. I want, even though that's technically correct, I want to stay in this spot so we can continue. So watch this, from the 3 to the 5, the flat 5, the 4, the 3, the flat 3, 2, flat 2, and then the 1. Okay, so to break that down a little bit more simply, that's the 3 we're starting on, then the 5, so 2 notes here, then 4 notes here, just straight down pinky ring pointer, pinky ring middle pointer, and then reaching up with the pinky on the D string, and then finishing with the ring finger, and that's our root. So let me play that one more time. From the 3rd, 3rd, 5th, down. Notice that little stretch to grab those last 2 notes, okay? So from here, now that we're on the root, we walk down like this. Root, skip this note, flat 7 right there, then the 6, then this reach again with the pinky to the flat 6, then to the 5. So I'll do that again. Root, flat 7, 6, flat 6, 5, insanely common little figure. Then simply the 4, the 3, the 2, and then you might think the 1 to finish off our cute A chord, but that's not what's happening. 4, 3, 2, and then we're ending here. Now this marks the next chord change, which is why we can sit on it, why we can place that note on a downbeat, because that note is not part of the A chord, but it is part of the next chord that we're playing. So let's recap from the root walking down to that new note. So from the root, pinky, middle, pointer, reach with the pinky, ring, right, pointer, slide back 1, then pinky on the next string on the E string, and then ending there. Let me play that without talking. Okay, so let's do that entire thing from the 3 right here. Here we go, from the 3 to the 5 all the way down. There's our 1, all the way down to this note. Let me play it a couple more times. All right, now I'm going to play part 1 into part 2. Check it out. Again, keep in mind the fingering that is comfortable for you. I'm kind of experimenting with different fingerings right now, but you can do the same thing. Choose which ones that make the most sense to you and stick to those. So now if you are comfortable with this part, with these 2 parts combined, well actually with just the second part, we're going to play this over a backing track that moves from 60 BPM to 130, just this second part. And then after that, we will play both parts with a backing track that moves from 60 this time to about 135. So let's get started with that. All right, 2 down, 2 to go before we're able to play this whole exercise along with the track. Again, if you guys enjoyed this type of instructional material, feel free to check out my Patreon at the link below. See you in part 3.